So the Richtofen boss fight is actually very easy, and it's very simple on how to beat it pretty much every single time. To some, this video is going to help. To some, this video is going to be dumb. But in today's video, we're going to go fight Richtofen. We're going to beat him solo, and I'm going to try and give you guys tips along the way and just show you guys the straight up how to do it, what to do. You don't need nothing crazy. All you're going to want to be running is the GPR 91 assault rifle. Here's the build. We just made a video about this like literally yesterday, or maybe the day before. I don't know when I'm going to upload this, but here's the build. You just want to run that, okay? And then you want to run Ether Shroud, but for Ether Shroud, you're going to want to be running the certain augments right here, Burst Dash, and Extension. These help so much. A lot of people are like, man, I should maybe run extra charge. It's not worth it when it comes to fighting him, because Extension allows you to pretty much destroy an entire phase per Ether Shroud. Now, one other thing, if you can run this in your game, it's going to help you out tremendously. And I'm sure most of you guys can. You're going to want to be running a power keg if you have it, and an arsenal accelerator. Now, you can run a different gobble gum if you want to, as well as your third slot, but those two are super helpful. And if you really want to dedicate yourself and beat this on your first attempt, so you don't have to do it hundreds of times, just run these and take them into the boss fight. Trust me, use them or you don't, they still are something good to know that you have. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop inside of the Reckoning. Let's go ahead and do this boss fight and see just how easy we can actually make it. Let's do it. All right, so we're currently loading into the boss fight. Now I kind of want to give you guys a rundown while we're prepping to get in here, what this boss fight actually is and how to kind of mentally prep for it. So first, once we get up to the boss fight, after we do these phases, we have to fight Uber Richtofen. Very easy. You just shoot him, he dies. It's really pretty simple. It's just like fighting an Uber Klaus. You're good. Okay, now after you beat that part, then it's his human form, which is the hardest COD Zombies boss fight ever. Okay, now this is easy. Think of it like this. Richtofen has 3 phases. They're all the same, okay? Except sometimes he'll go up and he'll shoot explosives on the ground with shock charges and missiles or whatever it is, which are very easy to avoid considering you can look up and watch where he's gonna go. Now, when he's using his Wonder Waff, which can aimbot you and pretty much insta-kill you, each one of these is equivalent to an Ether Shroud. So every time he enters one of these, you get right under him. The moment he drops down, you Ether Shroud and you beat that phase. All you got to do is it 3 times, bro. It's so easy, and it's actually so misunderstood. I'm going to show you guys it today, right? I know some of you guys are probably going to be like, bro, what? This boss fight is hard. I know. I've been doing the Easter egg every single night since this map has released and have just beat it for my first time like 3 days ago. And I've just been hitting it back and forth, just over and over and over again, trying to master it. But yeah, it's very easy. That's why we brought in the power keg. That's why we brought in the arsenal accelerator. So in between each one of these phases, there is a massive spawn of zombies. So it's super easy just to get your Ether Shroud back for the next phase once he spawns in. Now, that's why we brought an arsenal accelerator. If there's a moment and you're like, man, I don't know if I'm going to get it by killing these zombies before he comes in, you can just pop your arsenal. Boom, you're gone. You got it, and he's back. Same thing with power keg. Gives you the Ether Shroud right away. Those are 2 gobblegums that are really nice because most of you guys, I'm sure all of you guys, should have one of a power keg and an arsenal accelerator. They're blue gums, and they're super easy to get. All right, we got to go shoot these crystals now. Which, here's one. There's none right there. There's one. Okay, we can head this way. Just get me out of that right now. But it's okay, because we're going to get our Ether Shroud back because this is an infinite zombie spawn, which we just did a video on that on the channel. If you guys missed that, go watch it. Let me see. That isn't all of them. There's one more. Our Ether Shroud's almost gone. Let's just train up the zombies real quick. There's no point in making this harder than what it should be. We got to get our Ether Shroud back. Where is this last crystal? I think I missed it, but we'll go get him again. We'll run through it real quick. Let me just try and build up my Ether Shroud. These zombies just continuously spawn, so we can use this to help us. And like if you need to build up ammo, or essence I should say, use this. Use this strategy. The infinite zombie spawn. All you gotta do is just sit around here. Just keep killing the zombies. You'll get it. Stack up your essence. etc. Which we made a video on. Feel free to go check that out. Okay. We're over halfway done with this. Can we get more zombies to spawn in? Is that possible? I'm pretty close, so I'm happy with what we got. But if we can get more, which it don't look like any more are going to spawn because we shot all the crystals. Alright, well, whatever. We're more than half. We'll be able to get it here. I'm willing to bet, I could say. Because we still got to fight cores. We got to do a little bit of stuff. Commando Klauses. Like, we got a little bit ahead of us. But it is recommended that you do hit this boss fight with your Ether Shroud. There he is. Let's just start shredding him. Start shooting those little coils. Come on, Mr. Richtofen. Let's go ahead and back up. Keep hitting those body shots. All right, let's start shooting these coils since he's blue now. Let me pop this way. Go over here. Just keep watching our health, making sure we don't die. Again, keep shooting those coils. Okay, I want to make sure I can gun all these guys down to help us build our Ether Shroud. Slowly but surely we'll get it. And we can even wait in this phase. This phase is super easy. You don't really have to worry here. It's just like fighting an Uberklaus, bro. You're just literally running from an Uberklaus right now. With sometimes other enemies spawning in, right? Okay, now we got cores here. Let me just go ahead and move so we can get this. We can start shooting these guys. Ooh, bobbing and weaving. There's a Klaus, or a core. I apologize. Here we go. We got some zombies now. I think we should have another core spawning in. Now, if you guys didn't know, the self-detonation works pretty well on this guy. You can kill him pretty quick if you can get those cores to self-detonate. I'm trying to get other enemies to spawn in right now so I can get my Ether Shroud. Okay, let's just bounce back. Should have slid away, but it's okay. It's no big deal. He's shooting. There's a plate over here. Let me go grab it so we have it. I could always pop my power keg if I need to. There we go. Finally. That's broken. Now we can shred him. Looks like we're getting a zombie or two to spawn in. Yeah, we'll be able to build this up. Because we also have this new Uberklaus. I wish we would have brought in some decoys. Okay, we can pop over here. I'm trying not to main him right this second. I want to try, and again, get my Ether Shroud real quick. So I'm trying to be like, oh no, we don't need to shoot that zombie. Or we don't need to fight him. Whatever it is. Trying to just focus on the little things right this second, and then we'll kind of finish this fight up real quick. Okay. There we go. That Uber core is done. We can start shooting him some more. Shred him down a little bit. Come on, friends. Okay, shooting those. Let's just bob and weave. Commando Klaus is dead. Got another zombie. We're almost to our Ether Shroud, which is nice. I want to take down that other Uberklaus before we kill him as well. There's a little bit of things you should try and do in this phase. You know, you should try and make sure you kill the Uberklaus. That stuff. There we go. Which I don't even know where he's at right now. He's somewhere. There he is. Trying to avoid that fella. Okay, we can pop over here. Let me pull this out. Okay, well, we got him low. That's all that matters right there. Okay, four's done. Where is Uberklaus? Here he is. There we go, he's dead. Okay, cool. And we got our Ether Shroud. All right, we're ready to finish this guy off real quick. Finish this Uber phase. And then we can start killing Richtofen. We just now actually have to fight him. These zombies aren't an issue no more. We're good. Beyond us getting plates and stuff, we don't really need to worry about them at all. They shouldn't be an issue, I should say. Just keep moving back and forth. Going in a circle and just shredding him. Let me buy some more ammo. There's a plate. Okay, keep shredding. Shred, 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 shred. Hop over here. Holy moly. Come on, friend. Okay, he's dead. Okay, so check this out. Check this out. Ready? Once he explodes, Ether Shroud. Okay, you're going to be right under him. You just want to follow him with your gun. Okay, now, whenever you finish your first mag, you want to go right to him. Okay? Just go ahead and keep shredding him. He's so close to being dead, all right? Now, hear me out on this next part. He's going to drop down, and when he drops down, he's going to crash into the ground. You finish up this phase. I'll try and show you guys whenever it comes to it, but just watch him in the air. It'll take him a few seconds to come back down. Just make sure you kind of have your plates good and stuff like that. Here he is. There we go. Phase is over, okay? That's like the only part where you have to be paying attention. He's always going to be super close. I could have been way more accurate on that first Ether Shroud to easily have taken him down, right? Easily. But I wasn't. I didn't have the best accuracy in the game. I was a little late to my Ether Shroud right when he exploded. You know, I wasn't really necessarily ready like you should be. Now we're just going to use these zombies to get our Ether Shroud, which shouldn't be hard, all right? They definitely give you plenty of time to do it. Now, if you find yourself not killing zombies and not gaining through your field upgrade quick, then you obviously pop your Arsenal Accelerator, pop your Power Keg, but do not pop them both, all right? Everything's for its own time or its own emergency. You know, the Power Keg and the Arsenal Accelerator aren't meant to be popped right now or at the start of your boss fight. No. You will screw up your boss fight. Now, you don't need any of those gums, but like I was saying earlier, they're kind of ways to be like, oh, you know what? I use these, you know? So we're going to go ahead and plate. And let me go over here and buy some ammo real quick. He's going to be dropping down. Let's just look into the sky. He's going to be coming right here. Ether Shroud. We're under him. We're just going to shred. Shred, 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 shred. Come on. Okay, let's Ether Shroud all the way over here. Try and stay out from right there so we're not taking too much damage. Phase done. Okay, there we go. 2 out of 3 phases complete. It's always just the Ether Shroud, bro. Continue what you were doing. Shoot the shock charges if you have to. Don't waste too much time on them. They're not really that big of a deal. You're not going to get killed by the blast trap if he's not around, right? You'll take damage, but you shouldn't really die. I mean, the zombies shouldn't have you that weak. To just be completely honest, right? Now, last phase, bro, you can pop your Power Keg and pop your Arsenal Accelerator. It doesn't really matter if you have them. If you don't, just keep killing zombies like I was showing you guys earlier. Okay? We'll just wait. We'll just kill some zombies. We'll just wait for him to spawn in. We'll have this easily in the bag. Same thing here, guys. You just literally watch him once he starts coming down. The moment he lands, you pop that Ether Shroud and you stick right by him and you shred him till he dies. It's so easy. Now, this definitely can work with like the DM10 and stuff, but to be fair, I just use the GPR. It's just that weapon that's just so good for me. Okay, so we just want to watch it. He's going to obviously blast those explosives first. We just want to train around and watch for whenever he actually comes down himself. Grab some plates. Here he is. He'll be right here. Let's just kind of follow him, shoot him with our full mag. Come on. Okay, we can go ahead and reload. And he's dead. Like, guys, it's so easy. You guys have to do it this way. You'll beat him every single time. I'm literally not joking. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this video helped you guys out with this fight. Sorry it took so long for me to actually kind of get a strategy out for you guys, but he was hard if you don't know what you're doing. But now he's not hard at all, and definitely not the hardest boss I've ever fought. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.